Fast forward, my man will say a more cover and brought channel your social swamps. I'll say a pop creation television. Podcast stories are training me big headlines. Near Jemre, na EDB Akroma Ewaha. Need me on Braxia Muse Ende, AD Kanya message will be to me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit on notification bell, share a map of friends to answer into me. Can be an idiom. I will leave you a comment under the comment section. And make sure when your cases are in sir. Young Raying Sim.
It is ready to provide security for the Electoral Commission to complete the collation and declaration of parliamentary results in the Ablekuma North constituency. At a news conference, the Director General of the Criminal Investigations Department, COP Lydia Donko, stated that once the Electoral Commission signals readiness to proceed, the police will not hesitate to offer necessary security support.
The election collation, as Director of Public Affairs said, if the EC is ready, we are always ready to provide the security. So I believe that they will take it up with the Inspector General of Police, but the service is always ready to provide the needed security supports for any exercise, whether it's the EC or any other institution.
Well, still at the briefing, the 3 Chinese nationals kidnapped during a pirate attack on fishing vessel MV Mehin 1 in Ghana's territorial waters in March this year have been rescued after a month in captivity. The police say the trio were abandoned along a riverbank at an undisclosed location in Delta State, Nigeria. Director General of the Criminal Investigations Department has been providing updates on this and other related criminal incidents.
On March 27, 2025, pirates attacked a fishing vessel in Ghana's territorial waters, taking 3 Chinese national crew members hostage. Investigations revealed that the vessel was targeted by armed criminals aboard a wooden outboard-powered boat, wielding sophisticated weapons. The pirates also destroyed all communication devices installed on the vessel. According to police reports, following a 24-hour voyage, the hostages were abandoned at a marshy river bank in an unidentified location in Nigeria's Delta State. The traumatized victims reportedly wandered through the dense bush until they reached a village where locals assisted them in contacting the Chinese embassy in Abuja. Director General of the Police CID, COP Lydia Donko, corroborated the information.
The police has been investigating this case as well, and so far 4 people, the boatswain Clever, Victor Kojo Akwali, Eugene Chubuke Mwonam, Chinese cook Zhao Langhang, and second engineer Zhao Hua have been arrested in connection with the case and have been put before the Tema District Court while investigation continues.
COP Lydia Donko also provided an update on the case involving 2 Ghanaian women who were kidnapped in Nigeria. She disclosed that 8 individuals, including a local mobile money vendor and a telecommunications staff member, have been arrested and are currently facing prosecution. Police say the 2 women were lured into Nigeria through a romance scam, only to be held hostage, stripped naked, and subjected to severe trauma. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of 500,000 cedis from the relatives of each victim. Authorities tracked the mobile money numbers provided for ransom payment, leading to the arrest of suspects in both Nigeria and Ghana. The Nigerian suspects are said to be members of QNet, a group known for its involvement in human trafficking. Both the Nigerian kidnappers and the Ghanaian victims are currently in the custody of the Nigerian police in Abuja.
We have, through our Interpol office, written to our counterparts in Abuja. They have received the request. It's being worked on, and I believe that very soon we would be receiving them. So as and when they come, I believe we'll inform the media and especially their families. We are in touch with their families as well. So hopefully it should be very soon.
In a separate development, police have arrested 5 individuals believed to be connected to the murder of 5 persons at Esiao near Insaum in the eastern region. Preliminary investigations point to a violent clash between 2 rival sound-winning groups in the area. At the crime scene, police retrieved a Toyota Tacoma vehicle, 4 cartridge shells, and the bodies of the 5 victims. Through the vigilance of police personnel from the Western Central Command, the suspects were intercepted and arrested while attempting to flee to Bodie in the Wasser-Kropon area of the Western region. The bodies have since been deposited at the police hospital morgue for autopsy and preservation. Stanley Niblew, TV3 News, Accra.
Now, sextortion scams are on the rise in Ghana, with victims losing nearly 500,000 Ghana cedis in just 4 months. Experts warn that this cybercrime trend is growing, urging the public to stay vigilant and use technology responsibly.
World where cybercrime has become the new norm and people connect through screens more than through handshakes. A new form of threat lurks behind the glow of every device. The same technology that empowers our conversations, finances, and daily routines now hosts a silent predator.
They give you a contact, even with a foreign number that you can reach out to. So they start sending you bits of things like smartwatch. Today they would send you this because I'm a very popular person, so I don't want to show my face. But once you start receiving the gifts, so you will also be made to believe that you are in fact speaking with a supposed white man or rich man. Can I see your nude? Can I see this? It was later that she discovered that the number that she was chatting with, the person that she was chatting with and all that, were all here. Some are nationals from, different countries in West Africa.
Recent data from the Cybersecurity Authority reveals a troubling trend. Between January and April 2024, there were 155 reported cases of online blackmail and sextortion resulting in financial losses. However, the same period in 2025 saw a slight increase in reported cases, but a staggering rise in financial losses reaching 499,044 Ghana cedis. A senior lecturer and the head of cybersecurity at the Computer Science Department at the University of Ghana sheds light on how these schemes operate.
They would rather start sending you nude photos, videos. They are even able to hold video calls. There are apps that they usually use that would make you believe that you are talking to someone who is naked or undressed. And sometimes they use other victims. But what we have discovered is that in most cases, you would realize that their mouth is not rhyming with the words that is coming out. If you are not careful and you also start taking off yourselves and then, also trying to be involved, trying to reciprocate what is actually going on, then they end up recording your video and also start using that on you. Majority of them has to do with greed. Most of the victims are not people who are like poor, as in poor. These are people that have, some essentials that they actually need. People who also are so desperate to travel out. There are few instances where someone mentioned, or some people, like 2 people that I've actually spoken with, said it was a prophecy they had from church into believing that they will be meeting someone, and then within that short space of time they had a friend request. People who trust just everyone. Remember that the internet is full of very wicked, evil people. So it's not anything you see online, any request that comes to you and all that you must accept and then believe.
Experts warn that such cybercrimes are likely to increase. It is therefore our personal responsibility to remain vigilant and use technology wisely, tools designed to enhance our lives, not compromise them. Safa Boyne, TV3 News, Accra.
Let's now turn our attention to the health sector, and the Kolebu Renal Unit has resumed dialysis services to renal disease patients after almost 2 weeks of shutdown due to shortage of consumables. TV3 checks at the facility on Tuesday has revealed that patients are already being called and scheduled for their sessions. Here's a report by Sarah Apenkro.
According to the renal disease patients, They haven't had access to the unit for their dialysis sessions since Tuesday, April 29, but emergency services were in force. Close to 200 patients do their dialysis sessions at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. They were told there was shortage of consumables. This meant they had to resort to private facilities to get their dialysis done, which they claimed puts undue financial pressure.
This morning, when we came back, trying to find out from them what exactly was going on, and we were informed that they are now going
to high population television. I'm sure on Trevor so Yemre Ewaha, or Maria Sobitima subscribe, share, hit on notification bell. Na Emma Busia Kuno, and Kesi. I'm sure, say, Overcome Busia Kuno. That's an so bad here, don't be a dominion, and send me na Yansum or Quanson Kusokra. Ha, a Re-collation television. But that's why I'm